Good morning. Okay, today I'm going to do a little mini reading for the day for what you might expect, what energy might be coming in for everybody, of course. And then I want to talk a little bit about our abilities. And I'm going to just write this down so I don't forget. So, our psychic abilities are really ramping up right now. Everybody is probably feeling something or seeing something. I know my clairvoyance has kind of been off the charts as I close my eyes and I've been seeing flashes of color and flashes of things and lightning bolts. And just, I know it is intense. So, um, I think it's important to talk about this though, because we a lot of times sweep this stuff under the rug. We don't want to tell anybody because they're going to think I'm crazy. I'm like, here's my crazy. I will put it on a plate and give it to you. It's, you know what? In my experience, what I have learned is people want to talk about this stuff. We don't want it to be taboo anymore. A lot of people experience things on a daily basis. We're all born psychic. I know, we totally are. We are. Clairvoyance is seen in the mind's eye. So, getting images there. Sometimes I'll see full on videos, little stories of people's lives. Sometimes I'll just see pictures. So, but that is clairvoyance. And then recently I've been seeing flashes of lights and, like I said, lightning bolts and just all kinds of really interesting, beautiful colors and things opening up. So it's getting stronger. Clairaudience is clear hearing, so that is where you hear. So if you count to 5 in your head, that's clairaudience. For me, it comes in on this side of my head, my right side, whereas my own thoughts come in over here. When I am connecting with my son who is in spirit, it comes from this direction. I know. Start paying attention to those things. Where is that coming in for you? All right, so I was going to do that second and do my reading first, but apparently I was going to talk about that first. So, but there are numerous clairs. There's more than just those two. We also have clear smelling, where we smell scents and stuff, and that's one thing our loved ones will do when they're around us to let us know they're near. We have clear tasting, not my favorite. I've tasted some pretty gnarly stuff. Ugh. But I also have tasted when people have dessert, and I'm okay with that. Can help me lose weight if I could just taste it and not. So there's also the ability to pick up. So psychometry is to pick up information from an object. Let's say this was your little object and you gave it to me to hold, and I can pick up information. You can also use psychometry by just looking at something. You don't necessarily have to touch it. So you can do it long distance as well. Energy. You're just looking at the energy connected to the object. I don't even know. I think I might have touched on some of them. Anyway, if you are seeing things, hearing things, feeling things, um, please know you're not alone. This is part of what's going on right now. It's an awakening. It's a mass awakening. The illusions are being dissolved. And so let's just go right into that reading for everybody. So, what we once held true is being dissolved and released. Things are coming to the surface. If you've been on the internet at all or watched the news at all, you know that there's this horrific thing called Pizzagate going on right now. There are very powerful people getting exposed right now. The underbelly is being ripped up. That has to happen. That has to happen. So, whenever you see those kinds of things, it's really hard to look at. I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know because it's hard to wrap your mind around. Send love. And what? Put that out because remember, you guys, what you put out, you get back. If you're putting out anger, you're going to get that back. You don't need that, especially right now. You need more love. You need more happiness. You need more joy in your life, more peace in your life. Yeah? How many of you are like, I want more anger. I'm signing up today. Well, okay, good luck with that. I'm going to be over here rocking the peace and the happy. So, whenever you see those kinds of things, imagine all those babies, and you don't have to imagine what's happening to them, but imagine them surrounded in love and light and peace, and call upon the angels. And yes, I know how difficult that sounds or weird that sounds, especially if you're new to this stuff. If you've done this your whole life or a good part of your life, you're like, yeah, that's old nature to me. I do that every day. But if it's new for you, it's like, that's the weirdest shit I've ever heard. Doesn't matter. If it works, it doesn't matter, does it? I do some pretty crazy stuff if I knew that it would help me be a better person, or if I knew that it would help me be successful. So, yes, I talk to spirits. Yes, I talk to God. Yes, I talk to Source, Divine, Universe. I'm grateful, show gratitude every day. Okay, so let's just tap in and see if we can get any tips for today, anything Spirit has for you guys today or me. Well, this comes up a lot for people, is today is enough. Today, usually I get you are enough. Strong masculine energy for people today too. They pulled me to my dad's image, which tells me strong masculine energy. He also had a really crazy goofy side to him, so don't be afraid to be goofy today. Don't be afraid to let that show through. Deep-seated revelations coming up. So again, those things that were buried, and not just in your life, but in the world, they're going to be brought to the surface. I get this, we have more stuff going on than you'll ever know. My son steps forward to kind of share little tidbits too. So he's in spirit, I know. And he does work with me quite often, actually. I hear loves what you do. Hope so. Okay. Let me pause this for just a sec. Okay, so I was also getting this feeling of talking about the whole, that what we put out, we're feeding the whole. So make sure that what you're putting out, again, that's that, what you put out, you get back. Make sure what you're putting out is I hear kind. Make sure it's kind. I also want to tell you guys, I have had Archangel Raphael come up in numerous readings. So that would also tell me that he is really strong in our energy right now. And archangels can be numerous places at any time. Asking for their guidance doesn't take away from anybody else. They don't have the restriction that we have in this physical world, just so you know. So let's go to Archangel Raphael. I'm going to see if I can, oh, he popped right up. Hold on, let me pause this while I look it up. Okay, so Archangel Raphael is one of the things he works with is creating abundance. Okay, and it says, let me find him. Hebrew word Rapha means doctor or healer, and the name Raphael means healing power of God. Okay, he is healer of all humans and animals, and one to call upon when you're ill, when a loved one needs a healing. Well, that's really interesting that he would come up then, because the world needs healing, doesn't it? So interesting that that energy is stepping forward to help us. So Raphael performs healing acts as the patron of doctors and other medics endeavoring to do healing work. And if you need help with your own medical career or in obtaining the funds to pay for your studies, Raphael can come to your aid. Sweet, bazinga. So I am going to read this. This is KEA0.com, prayers for the 7 archangels and 7 days a week. There are actually more than 7 archangels, but those are the ones listed here. All right, prayer for abundance, you guys. Okay, ready for this? I call on Raphael to be with me now. Please surround me with your healing kindness and clear my heart of any negativity. Heal me of all darkness and open me up to your love and light. Please help me find my true path and the road to abundance. Let all good things flow through my life and let me share what I have with others. Thank you. I always like to follow up with as above, so below, thanking Source and thanking Mother Earth, Gaia. Okay, so Father Sky, Mother Earth, as above, so below. All right, you guys. So again, have a wonderful day. Thank you for the opportunity to connect for you. Let me know your thoughts below. Be nice, though. Don't be rude. And you can tell me I'm crazy. I already know that. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day.